Hey gang, welcome to our November edition of the monthly roundup and look ahead. This week I had somebody call and ask what type of store we were, what our focus was. I don't know. That got me to thinking that I'd maybe start there and talk a little bit about us and, what we do and other stores in the area. So, we're not the only store around. You've got Gopher Games. They're sort of a potpourri. They carry a lot of different stuff. Largest selection of board games probably in the area, and video games, used video games. Pretty good selection on the retro market there. The Save Point, which is sort of a niche hangout. They support Card Fight Vanguard. And then Pandemonium, which I think is sort of the place to go if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! They do lots of other stuff too, but that was sort of like their core and what got them started. And then it's really just card shops after that, Pokenolas, Pokemon focused. But no other real like sort of Hub Hobby. There we go. Almost left them out. So Hub Hobby and West Bank Hobby. West Bank Hobby is like RC cars. I think they do some modeling. Hub Hobby is modeling, dioramas, all that kind of good stuff. So where does that leave us? I guess you could call us miniature focus. We have lots of paint and modeling supply, which also sort of naturally means we're good, if you model and build dioramas, we have lots of stuff that supports that too, and that'll probably be one of our next natural areas of expansion. We also, we've recently picked up some things that I think we're sort of limited to, maybe not just us, but not many places carry. We've got airbrush compressors. We've carried airbrushes for a while. We've got a hobby light. I've been using it at home before I picked it up for the shop as a test. It's really great. It's cheaper than my old light, 10 times better. I've also picked up the little headlamps. You can find those things online. I think they're, you can get them a little bit cheaper, but like when I wanted one, I wanted to just go pick it up at the store. I didn't want to wait, for it to come in. So I figured there's a lot of people like me. And so we're carrying that sort of stuff now too. Lots of basing material. We've got the AK pens. These things are amazing. I can't stress that enough. I primed some Space Marines, salamanders for my son. Never painted before. Gave him one of the black paint pens to do the guns and shoulder pads and start there. And I go back, look later. They're almost like all done. I mean, it's they're really great. I use them. Army Painter just came out with their version 2. We're going to have those available probably this weekend as singles as well. Tested it out, pretty good. If you're already using speed paint, no reason not to convert to the pen. It's like a little bit more expensive. You'll see once you start using the pen, and you can just sit there and like paint while you're watching TV, and you don't need to be like, I don't know, with a paint cup and all this other stuff. It's pretty cool, Basing, we carry all the Army Painter product. We carry Gamer's Grass. As far as paint, the Pro Acryl line, we'll be expanding on that. They came out with new stuff. We're going to pick up their stuff. I paint with Pro Acryl. I paint with Vallejo, Game Air, Game Color. So, yeah. We also carry super bright laser lines. These things are amazing. I don't think I've seen anyone not switch and be amazed. It's rechargeable. The line goes like all the way across the store. If you used to using the little Army Painter one, just like no comparison. But yeah, so we're miniature focused, but we also like the stuff that we like. We carry Lorcana, Pokemon, and Magic the Gathering, and we completely support those. We're in the organized play program. We carry cards on the secondary market, thenerdlayer.com. You can find our singles there. Yeah, we do have a lot of room for growth in those areas, but it is what it is. We carry a small, carefully curated selection of board games, used miniatures. We want to carry used board games. If you have some that you're interested in trading in, we are interested in taking trades. Just remember, we don't have a big selection of board games. So like if you're interested in like Warhammer stuff, yeah, by all means, come talk to me, or cards or anything like that. So also just we've expanded a little bit. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, we're airbrush priming. If you just hate priming, you hate using the rattle cans, you don't want to use an airbrush, or you just want, you know, colors that aren't available in the cans, we have airbrush priming. It's pretty cheap. It's comparable, so there's no reason for you not to exercise the convenience. I've actually got price lists now posted at our front counter. 3D printing, it's been available, just better advertised now. We've done some prints for people, worked out great, cheap way. You can provide the file, or like if you need us to get the file, we just pass that cost over to you. I don't break intellectual property. We will print like weapons and stuff that companies don't make, and things like that. And you know, I actually have just printed for something, the DC. This is one of the tribes for the Batman Return games. And yeah, if you don't mind resin, amazing print quality. So we can do that, you know. We finally got some card accessories back in after not a long time. I think that was tariff related, but if you check it out, we now have the regular 9-pocket binders, and we have the 4-pocket Z-folios that hold top loaders. Those are really great. Hopefully supplies will last. I ordered a lot just in case there's another break. And then we just recently picked up Conflict 47. Man, this it just honestly, it looked amazing, and I think it's gonna do well. It's if you're a history buff and you already play Bolt Action, or you know what it is, it's made by the same company. There's some crossover. It's basically set on Earth in the future, where we didn't work things out and really screwed up. And if you like mecha combat and stuff like that, it's fascinating to you. Conflict 47 looks pretty good. We got somebody working on a demo, and you know, we'll announce that on socials and everything when we get that sorted out. I've got 2 starter sets left, and I'm gonna sell those at a discount to try and get, you know, people involved early. So if you're interested, I'll probably have that posted by this weekend. Come check it out. In addition to these kind of expansions, we're also looking at I'm looking at some of the hobby products like the Green Stuff World and some cork board and things like that. More in the diorama building market. I'm looking at the AK enamel washes. As I mentioned earlier, we naturally, I don't know if we'll do it by the holidays, but we want to expand into models and dioramas. And we also just want to, you know, expand like also our own branded like nerdy culture type. I'm working with a coffee roaster right now to have our own branded coffee, looking at some of the products we used to make at the restaurant to maybe have those made and distributed for us, snacks and the like. So and just other potential local vendor type products. So that's what kind of store we are, I guess, and what direction we're looking at taking. We come from like a community driven background, and we're always going to be like, that's sort of always going to be important to us. That's why we have the members program and sort of try to create that family type environment where, you know, you want to come out and you have family and friends to hang out with here and congregate with, rather than just being a place that people walk in and out of and shop at. So yeah, so Black Friday's coming up. We will have we always have great sales for Black Friday. If you're a member, those sales are going to be live probably a week before Black Friday, so just look for that heads up. Used miniatures, I mentioned that at the last roundup. It's doing well. We are taking trade-in. We have already taken some trade-in. We've sold a lot, and so if you're thinking about it, email us, info@thenerdlair, or message me on Discord. We can negotiate without you ever having to come in or anything like that. So yeah, let me know. And then we have on sale right now this Age of Sigmar stuff. There's nothing wrong with the kits. They're perfectly compatible and up to date, but the box art is old. And I'm just trying to now, GW has a bunch of stuff in stock. And while they have that stuff in stock, I'd like to clear out the old box art and have all my shelf looking nice and tidy with the new box art. So I've just got that sort of on clearance with some of the actual stuff that's on clearance, and you know, the used section. So if you just love the models, or if you play Age of Sigmar, want a great deal, you really, I can't, you know, map policies won't allow me to mention the discount, but typically speaking, you don't find GW stuff that cheap. You dig? Anyway, I think that's it for the holiday roundup. Be looking for our Black Friday stuff. We got Whispers in the Well pre-release, 7 o'clock this Friday, man. It's gonna be cool. New set looks awesome. Next week, Avatar. If you didn't notice, we're trying to get Pokemon weeklies off the ground on Wednesday. You know, I know it's gonna sort of take a minute. We're hoping. You know, we don't really. It's great that, like, for our events, people come out from Kenner and all these different places sometimes to support us and be at the events. But we'd love to just get more West Bank players. So if you're on the West Bank, let people know we're doing this stuff. And if you know somebody that dabbles or looks like they're interested, let's try and get them in, man. You know, once people try these games, they really love them. So West Bank's an open market. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the holiday edition. I think that's everything I wanted to mention. I guess I did want to mention, in hindsight, right now we are, you're thinking about gift shopping or starting a new faction or any of that stuff with Games Workshop. Right now, if you buy a Combat Patrol or Spearhead, we give you a discount on the associated codex, dice, and or data cards. So pretty good deal. Again, Games Workshop, you don't get that stuff discounted a whole lot. New D&D books, they'll be here either today, tomorrow, definitely by the weekend. The Forgotten Realms, Faerun books, still got some available for pre-order if you want to get on the website and pre-order those. Whispers in the Well, there's still some available for that. I might have a couple of Play Booster boxes of Avatar available. Remember, I recently, finally, updated the details. You can see those when you walk in. If you, we have a family plan. We've had it for a minute. Wasn't well advertised. But if you want to know more about that, just let us know. Immediately, we had some people that found out about it that upgraded to it. Not a huge cost. But yeah, happy holidays. We will hope to see you around in November. Bye.